What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're not just dreaming about travel, we're making it happen together. If you're like me, you've got that constant itch to see the world, to experience something new, and to step out of your comfort zone. But let's be real, the world is getting expensive. Flights, hotels, even a simple meal can sometimes feel like they're breaking the bank. But here's the thing, travel doesn't have to be out of reach. One of my favorite hacks? Use flight comparison tools and set price alerts. I once snagged a round-trip ticket to Asia for less than $200 just by being flexible with my dates. Another tip, consider staying in hostels, guest houses, or even with local families. Not only do you save money, but you get to experience authentic culture and make new friends from around the world. Packing light is a game changer. With just a carry-on, you skip baggage fees and move freely. Plus, you never lose your luggage. And don't forget to use public transportation or walk whenever you can. It's not only budget-friendly, but it's the best way to see a city like a local. It's easy to scroll through Instagram and think, maybe next year, or I'll never be able to afford that. But trust me, next year is right now, and you absolutely can make it happen. It's all about knowing where to go, being smart with your choices, and believing that adventure is possible on any budget. So grab your notebook, start your list, and get ready, because your 2025 travel adventure starts right now. Kicking off our list is an absolute jewel of the Indian Ocean. A country that has truly captured my heart, Sri Lanka. From the moment you arrive, the air is thick with the scent of spices and the sound of tuk-tuks weaving through vibrant streets. I'll never forget my first morning here, sipping sweet Ceylon tea as the city came alive around me. This place is pure magic, guys. Imagine endless golden beaches, rolling green tea plantations, ancient temples that seem to touch the sky, and some of the friendliest smiles you'll ever encounter. One of my favorite memories is wandering through a bustling food market, sampling spicy kotu roti and fresh tropical fruit. Don't miss the king coconut water, it's a lifesaver in the heat. We need to talk about one of the most iconic, most beautiful, and most Instagrammable experiences on the entire planet. The train ride from Kandy to Ella. If you're a first-timer, grab a window seat and have your camera ready. The views are unreal. You'll be hanging out of the open doorways of a classic blue train as it winds its way through the heart of Sri Lanka's hill country. The lush green hills, misty valleys, and waving tea pickers make it feel like you're traveling through a living postcard. Pro tip, bring snacks from a local bakery for the ride. For a truly authentic experience, stay with a local family in a homestay. You'll be welcomed with open arms, treated to the most delicious homemade curries, and hear stories about Sri Lankan culture and daily life. It's these moments, sharing a meal, learning to eat with your hands, laughing together, that make travel unforgettable. And the best part? These stays often cost as little as $15 to $25 a night, usually with a massive, delicious breakfast included. If you're on a budget, use local buses or trains. They're cheap, safe, and a great way to meet people. Sri Lanka is full of hidden gems, from secret waterfalls to quiet temples tucked away in the jungle. My advice, slow down, be curious, and let the islands surprise you. Guys, welcome to Albania. This is, without a doubt, one of Europe's last hidden gems, and an absolute paradise for budget travelers. Albania's history is a fascinating tapestry. Ancient Illyrian tribes, Roman roads, Ottoman mosques, and a unique communist past that left its mark on the landscape. You can still spot old bunkers dotting the countryside, a quirky reminder of its recent history. The Albanian Riviera is the country's crown jewel. You have popular, vibrant towns like Saranda, which is a perfect base for exploring the south, and has a lively promenade filled with cafes and restaurants. But if you want to escape the crowds, head to hidden beaches like Jeep or Livadi. Picture this, turquoise water, dramatic cliffs, and barely another soul in sight. It's pure paradise. A visit to the museum cities of Berat and Gjirokastër is an absolute must. Berat is known as the City of 1,000 Windows for its stunning collection of white Ottoman houses. And let's talk about the food. Albanian cuisine is a delicious blend of Mediterranean and Balkan flavors. I still dream about the flaky byrek pastries, fresh seafood by the coast, and the rich, slow-cooked tav kosi. If you ever visit a local market, don't miss the chance to try homemade cheeses and olives. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. In Gjirokastër, the city of stone, you can explore a massive, imposing castle that dominates the skyline and offers incredible views of the Drino Valley. Here's a fun fact. On my first trip, I got invited by a local family for coffee. We ended up sharing stories for hours, and I left with a bag of homemade raki and a new set of friends. That's the magic of Albania. Unexpected moments and genuine hospitality around every corner. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a land where history and tradition are woven into everyday life. Picture yourself wandering through the Baskarcija, Sarajevo's old Ottoman bazaar, where the air is filled with the aroma of strong Bosnian coffee brewing in copper čezves and the sound of craftsmen hammering out copperware by hand. Every corner you turn reveals a beautiful mosque, an ancient church, or a historic synagogue, testament to the country's rich multicultural heritage. Don't miss the chance to witness a local festival, where the streets come alive with music, folk dances, and colorful costumes. If Sarajevo is the heart of Bosnia and Herzegovina, then Mostar is its soul. The first time you see the Stari Most, the old bridge, arching gracefully over the emerald Neretva River, it's a moment you'll never forget. Local divers leap from the bridge into the chilly waters below, a tradition that's both thrilling and deeply rooted in the city's spirit. For a true taste of Bosnia, try cevapi, grilled minced meat served with fluffy soman bread and chopped onions, or burek, a savory pastry filled with meat or cheese. And if you're lucky enough to visit during a local food festival, you'll be treated to a feast of flavors and warm hospitality. My top travel tip? Take time to slow down and connect with locals, whether you're sharing a coffee in a cozy cafe or joining in a neighborhood celebration. Bosnia and Herzegovina's true magic lies in its people, their stories, and the everyday moments that make you feel right at home. The moment you arrive in Kathmandu, you're swept into a whirlwind of color and sound. Rickshaws dart through narrow alleys, prayer flags flutter above ancient rooftops, and the scent of incense mingles with the buzz of daily life. It's a city that feels alive in every sense. But the real magic of Nepal begins when you leave the city behind and head into the mountains. Trekking here isn't just about the views, it's about the people you meet along the way. In every village, local families open their tea houses to travelers, offering warm beds, hearty dalbat, and stories by the fire. I'll never forget waking up before dawn in a tiny tea house, lacing up my boots in the chilly dark, and joining a group of fellow trekkers for the climb to Poon Hill. As we reached the summit, the first rays of sunlight painted the Annapurna and Dhaulagiri ranges in breathtaking shades of gold and pink. In that moment, surrounded by new friends and endless mountains, I felt a sense of awe and connection I'll never forget. Trekking in Nepal is surprisingly affordable. For just a few dollars a night, you can stay in cozy, family-run lodges, enjoy home-cooked meals, and experience the warmth of Nepali hospitality. Whether you're hiking solo or with friends, every step brings new adventures and unforgettable memories. The Philippines is a true island-hopping paradise, made up of over 7,000 islands, each with its own unique charm. Picture endless stretches of powdery white sand beaches, crystal-clear turquoise waters, and dramatic limestone cliffs rising from the sea. But what really makes the Philippines special is the vibrant island life. Colorful fishing villages, kids playing basketball by the shore, and locals gathering for lively fiestas filled with music and dance. One of the best ways to experience this is by hopping aboard a bangka, the traditional Filipino outrigger boat. These boats are the heart and soul of island travel here, taking you from one hidden cove to the next. Don't be surprised if your captain shares stories or even sings a local folk song as you cruise along the coast. If you're looking for adventure, El Nido is a must. Classic island hopping tours here take you to breathtaking spots like the Big Lagoon, where you can kayak through emerald waters flanked by towering cliffs, and the Secret Lagoon, hidden behind a wall of limestone. Pro tip: join a sunrise tour to beat the crowds and have these magical places almost to yourself. And don't miss the local street food. Try fresh mangoes, grilled seafood, or the famous Halo Halo, a colorful shaved ice dessert that's perfect for cooling off after a day in the sun. For something truly unforgettable, head to Coron for world-class wreck diving. Beneath the surface, you'll find hauntingly beautiful shipwrecks from World War II, now transformed into vibrant artificial reefs teeming with marine life. Even if you're not a diver, snorkeling here reveals a kaleidoscope of corals and tropical fish. The best part? Traveling in the Philippines can be surprisingly affordable. Use local ferries, eat at carinderias, small family-run eateries, and stay in beachside guest houses for a true taste of island hospitality without breaking the bank. Whether you're chasing waterfalls, exploring hidden lagoons, or just soaking up the sun, the Philippines is a dream come true for every budget traveler. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast valley, where snow-capped peaks of the Caucasus pierce the sky, and green slopes tumble down to hidden villages. Georgia is a land where ancient monasteries cling to cliffs, and the Black Sea sparkles in the distance, inviting you to explore its wild, unspoiled beauty. Did you know Georgia is considered the birthplace of wine? For over 8,000 years, locals have been making wine in kvevari, giant clay vessels buried underground. Strolling through the vineyards of Kakheti, you'll find families eager to share a glass and a story. Their hospitality is rich as the wine itself. In Tbilisi's old town, you can wander for hours along winding cobblestone streets, discovering hidden courtyards, ancient churches and wooden houses with ornate balconies. Every corner reveals a new secret, maybe a tiny bakery, a street musician, or a sunlit square where locals gather to chat. No visit is complete without a traditional Georgian feast, a supra. Picture a table overflowing with khachapuri, grilled meats, fresh herbs, and endless toasts led by the tamada or toastmaster. The warmth and laughter you'll find here are as unforgettable as the food. Here's my personal travel tip. Venture beyond the cities to the mountain villages of Svaneti. Hike to Ushguli, one of the highest settlements in Europe, where ancient stone towers rise above wildflower meadows, and locals greet you with homemade cheese and stories passed down for generations. It's a hidden gem you'll never forget. Guatemala is the heart of the Mayan world, where ancient ruins rise from the jungle, and history feels alive. Picture yourself wandering through Tikal at sunrise, mist curling around massive stone temples as howler monkeys call in the distance. It's a place where you can climb ancient pyramids, spot toucans overhead, and feel the pulse of a civilization that shaped Central America. But Guatemala is so much more than its ruins. The country's indigenous culture is everywhere. In the vibrant markets, the colorful textiles, and the smiles of local artisans. Visit Chichicastenango Market, where you'll find hand-woven fabrics, intricate masks, and traditional pottery. Don't be shy. Chat with the vendors, learn a few words of Quiche, and try your hand at bargaining. For a taste of daily life, base yourself in Antigua. This UNESCO World Heritage City is famous for its cobblestone streets, pastel facades, and dramatic volcano views. Grab a fresh tamale from a street vendor, sip rich Guatemalan coffee in a leafy courtyard, and don't miss the chance to join a local cooking class to learn how to make pepián, a traditional stew. Adventure seekers, don't miss the overnight trek up Volcan Acatenango. The hike is challenging, but the reward is unforgettable. Camping above the clouds and watching fiery eruptions from Volcán de Fuego light up the night sky. Pack warm clothes, sturdy boots, and your sense of wonder. This is Guatemala at its wildest and most beautiful. Romania is a land where legends come alive. Of course, there's Bran Castle, famously marketed as Dracula's castle. Perched dramatically on a cliff, it's everything you'd imagine a Gothic fairy tale castle to be. But the real magic of Romania goes far beyond the Dracula legend. Picture this: mist swirling through ancient forests, villagers whispering tales of Strigoi, Romanian spirits said to roam the night. Folklore is woven into daily life here, from mysterious traditions to vibrant festivals that light up the countryside. My personal favorite is Pelis Castle, nestled in the Carpathian Mountains near the town of Sinaia. Unlike the dark legends, this neo-Renaissance masterpiece dazzles with its ornate towers and fairy tale gardens. If you visit in summer, you might catch a local festival with music, dancing, and traditional food. Don't miss the Sarmale. Cities like Sibiu, Sighisoara, and Brasov are living museums. Sighisoara, the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site with cobblestone streets, colorful houses, and a medieval clock tower. Fun fact: Every July, Sigasawara hosts a medieval festival where the whole town steps back in time. For a taste of rural life, visit villages like Viskri and Birtan. Here, time slows down. Horse-drawn carts rumble along dirt roads, and locals greet you with homemade cheese and stories by the fire. Pro tip: stay in a guest house for an authentic experience and a warm Romanian welcome. My first morning in Luang Prabang was unforgettable. As the sun rose, the gentle sound of temple bells filled the air, and I watched the daily almsgiving ceremony, Takbat. Monks in saffron robes moved silently through the misty streets, collecting sticky rice from locals kneeling respectfully on woven mats. The whole scene felt deeply spiritual, a moment of peace that truly sets the tone for the day in Laos. This ceremony is just one example of how life in Laos moves at its own gentle pace. Here, people take time to greet each other, to share a smile, and to enjoy the present moment. The phrase Bo Pen Nyang, meaning no problem or don't worry about it, perfectly sums up the national attitude. One of my favorite ways to experience Laos is through its incredible street food. In the night markets, you'll find fragrant bowls of cow soy noodle soup, spicy lap salad, and sweet coconut pancakes sizzling on griddles. Don't miss trying a cup of strong Lao coffee, served with sweetened condensed milk. The most famous natural wonder is Quang Si Falls, just outside of Luang Prabang. It's not just one waterfall, but a series of cascades tumbling into turquoise pools, perfect for a refreshing swim after a day of exploring. For a truly local adventure, hop on a slow boat down the Mekong River. You'll drift past remote villages, see fishermen casting their nets, water buffalo cooling off in the shallows, and kids waving from the banks. It's the ultimate way to soak up the laid-back rhythm of Laos. My top tip? Embrace the slow pace. Let yourself wander, try new foods, and join in local traditions. In Laos, the best memories are made when you simply go with the flow. We're heading to Roatán, a stunning island off the coast of Honduras. Unlike the crowded, commercialized Caribbean spots, Roatán is all about rustic charm, vibrant local life, and a laid-back vibe that instantly makes you feel at home. One of my favorite memories is wandering through the West End, where sandy roads lead to beach bars, local shops, and friendly faces. The evenings come alive with music, laughter, and the smell of fresh seafood grilling right on the sand. But the real magic happens underwater. I'll never forget my first dive here, gliding past vibrant coral gardens, schools of neon fish, and even spotting a gentle sea turtle. The Mesoamerican Barrier Reef is a world-class wonder, and the marine life is simply breathtaking. If you've ever dreamed of learning to dive, Roatán is the place. Getting your PADI open water certification here is affordable, and the instructors are top-notch. Plus, you'll make friends from all over the world. Away from the water, the island's lush, hilly interior is perfect for adventure. Try zip-lining through the jungle canopy, visit a Garifuna village to experience their unique music and dance, or sample bolitas from a local food stand. And of course, you can't miss West Bay Beach. Powdery white sand, crystal clear water, and some of the best snorkeling right off the shore. Whether you're relaxing with a coconut in hand or joining a game of beach volleyball with locals, this is Caribbean paradise at its best. And that's a wrap, guys! We've just explored 10 incredible, affordable, and safe destinations for your 2025 adventures. But remember, the world is even bigger than this list. There are hidden gems everywhere, from the rice terraces of Vietnam to the colorful souks of Morocco and the wild coastlines of Portugal. No matter your dream, there's a way to make it happen. Here are a few quick tips to help you travel smarter. Set flight alerts for deals, consider off-season travel, and don't be afraid to try local guest houses or street food. Every dollar saved is another adventure earned. Start planning now. Make a list, set a budget, and invite a friend to join you. The journey begins with a single step. Now I want to hear from you. What are your favorite budget travel destinations? Where did you go that completely blew you away without emptying your wallet? Drop a comment below and share your best tips. Let's inspire each other to make 2025 a year of unforgettable, meaningful travel. Until the next adventure, stay curious, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video. No olvides suscribirte al canal y dejar tu comentario. Solo estamos en YouTube. Así que únete a la comunidad y activa la campanita para no perderte ningún video.